Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Emily and this is my channel, The Candle Nurse. And in this video, we are doing the second part of the empties that I missed from July because of the launch of my new vendor wax business, which is the Candle Nurse handcrafted scented wax. So I was going to hold out and finish collecting until the end of August to do like a 2 months worth of empties. However, we have breezed by 500 subscribers, so I think that it's a good time to get on. We'll do the empties. I've split and done the candles as part one, and there's a candle giveaway, so go check that out if you're interested in entering into that giveaway. And this is going to be all of the non-home fragrance items from around the house, some beauty, some like laundry care, the wax, and this is where we will do our wax giveaway. So I'm picking 2 people for candles and 2 people for wax for the 500 subscriber giveaway. So the only thing you have to do to enter the giveaway is to like this video and make a comment down below. If you are not interested in entering but still want to comment, please do so. Just put in there simply that maybe you don't want to be entered, but if you do want to enter and I see a comment down below, I'll just assume that you are and we'll do the giveaway. So this is going to be open until Tuesday at 8 p.m. where I will pick the winners and announce them on my community page and across the social media platforms. That's it for that. So without further ado, let's get into the trash. So the first thing we'll do is talk about non-home fragrance items. Well, there's one like small home fragrance, but we'll do like household self-care stuff, and then we'll get into wax. The first thing I have is 3 laundry liquids from Scentsy. I didn't use 3 laundry liquids in 1 month, but I did finish one, I think right at the end of June, beginning of July. After I did my empties, we finished one of them, and then we finished another bottle in July. Coming into the middle of August, we just finished this other one with a washer whiff. So we have this one, which is Fluffy Fleece. This was a really wonderful fragrance that I actually enjoy and would get again in the laundry care. It came with a washer whiff. This was a part of my like star enhancement package that I got as a Scentsy consultant for hitting a certain amount in the beginning. They sent me a whole kit, and in it was a washer whiffs of Fluffy Fleece and this laundry liquid. And I like to use this on bedding and towels specifically, so that's why this one held out for so long, because it was kind of assigned to that. And then 2 of Starburst Sky. This was a limited edition or limited time offer that came with 1 laundry liquid, and then you got 2 washer whiffs. So I have gone through, since it came out in the catalog, I went through 2 laundry liquids and 2 washer whiffs. I think I finished 2 other washer whiffs like in May or June that were in my empties. So these 2 are now with these 2 laundry liquids. So I loved Scentsy's laundry liquid. They're just really pricey. So the only way that I would pick these up is if I have a party. Unfortunately, this is my favorite scent from Scentsy, which is Starburst Sky. I loved it in the body wash, the hand cream. I have a room spray, travel twist, like everything. And I have luckily picked up, after one of my really big parties, I picked up 3 more of these bundles as my half offs. And so I stocked up, but it's not coming back, but I'll just use it. And then we'll go back to normal laundry detergent, because it is quite pricey for, you know, what it is, but it is really safe on sensitive skin. My husband and I have sensitive skin and had no issues with breakouts, rash, or anything using the washer whiffs and the laundry detergent, which was really exciting because we cannot tolerate the downy crystals or any of the other like scent boosters. We can't tolerate them, even the one from Bath & Body Works. So this kind of works really well, but it's just really costly. So we'll get through the ones that we have and that'll be it. So with that being said, we have the washer whiffs, and I just love this. You just have to be careful because it's easy to overdo it. Usually it says like 1 scoop with the small load, multiple scoops with larger loads. I always do pretty large load. I do 1 to 2 loads a week. My kids each do a load, but they don't really like to use the scented stuff. So if you put a little bit of too much of this and you don't have enough rinse cycle, then this will not dissolve. So just be mindful about where you're placing it in your washer, what type of washer you have, etc. So I love that, and I would purchase that again if it ever came back. I think they should bring that out in Starburst Sky as like a permanent laundry liquid, because if not and it didn't sell and they just pulled it off of it, they really should do like a clearance, and I would totally buy them up for sure. Okay, that's it for laundry. Next up I have a cute little hand cream that I got for Christmas. It's a Kadali, the Vino Therapist Hand and Nail Repairing Cream. Nourishes, repairs, and protects. I got this for Christmas. It came in like a set of 3 little hand creams. I can't remember how much it was because it was a gift. I finished this one off. It was like a berry scent, but nothing that was, you know, offensive or anything, and it worked really well on my hands. Get really dry. I'm a nurse, so I wash my hands a lot, and on the cuticles when I have the dry cuticles and nail beds, it works good. So I had 3. I gave the rose one to my daughter because she really liked it. It was like a sweet rose, and then this is like the blackberry one, and then I have a cherry one here left. So yeah, I really like it. From what I understand, it was from Sephora. Kadali is made in France, and it is, I do like their Vino Perfect face serum, so I do like to get that, but it is kind of pricey. It's like $80 or $85. But when you get like credit card rewards, you're a Rouge member, the VIB sale goes off, that's when I tend to buy like my more expensive skincare that I like from Sephora for stuff that otherwise wouldn't go on sale. But this smells so pretty. And honestly, if they offered this in a bigger cream size, I would buy it. So I definitely would pick it up again, especially if it comes in the 3 set. Next up is a little sample I got from Sephora. It's Lemurs, the treatment lotion. And the way that I use this is, it's really amazing. It's scentless skincare, so there was no fragrance. It's really amazing how far this went. There was this and a little face lotion, and I was amazed at how many uses I got out of it because it doesn't take a lot. And honestly, there's still like a tiny bit of product left, but I was just done. So we're done with that. Next up is 2 pocket backs in Gingham Fresh. These were my boys, and they finished those up. Next up is a body scrub, Shea Sugar Scrub from Tree Hut in Pineapple. I really love this one. I feel like I love the really strong pineapple scent that's coming from here. It's like a pink pineapple fragrance, very sweet, very strong. And I really like this one because I feel like it provides a lot more exfoliation than some of the other ones. This is the one that really takes off the skin, the dry skin, and it does feel really moisturized afterwards. I love Tree Hut. I'll always buy my body scrub from them. All right, next up I have an empty hand soap. It is in Cucumber Verbena. This one smelled really good. It's green tea, watery cucumber, and verbena. And this is in their gel hand soap. This one's really good. It's really fresh, very springy, early summer type fragrance. It was one that was new that came out. I really like the gel hand soaps. I used to love the foaming, but for some reason, it used to moisturize our hands, and then it kind of flipped a switch, and now it dries the crap out of our hands. I don't know what they did. So we switched to the gel, and my husband used to not be able to use Bath & Body Works at all until he went to the gel formula, the newer gel formula, and it works really good with him. He's able to use it. So we're happy. We have a bunch of our Bath & Body Works soaps, so that's a good thing. Next up, this one I'm really sad about. I finished up my perfume in Burberry Her. This is my go-to #1 fragrance. I have a few like really exciting fragrances that I love. This one took me about a year and a half to finish, but I definitely got really happy with it in like the last couple months. I just love it. This is the 1.6 ounce. I do have a 1 ounce left of a 1 ounce size that I was able to get on, I can't remember, I had like credit card rewards or something, and I was like, I'll just pick up a backup of my Burberry Her. But I really want to try the intense one. I love this one. I felt like this one was the non-offensive version. It wasn't too strong. It really is kind of a sweet version of a Baccarat Rouge. Like, I love to mix this with Fall in Bloom from Bath & Body Works, or with number 68, the Beige Fleur from Sol de Janeiro. They pair so well together. And obviously this isn't Eau de Parfum, it's more expensive, but I feel like you don't have to use as much to get the fragrance to last. Whereas Sol de Janeiro, I do like their body mist, but they're $38 for the larger one, and that's kind of pricey. So really my compromise is Burberry Her, and then when Bath & Body Works comes out with Fall in Bloom, I'm praying they come out with it again because I didn't stock as much as I needed to last year. I just finished 2 from, it would be 2 years this year. So I finished both of those up. I almost finished 2. I finished 1 and the other one's like on its last. Then I picked up like 2 more or 3 more last year. I'm praying it comes out again because I love that fragrance and it just pairs so well with Burberry Her or on its own and kind of lives in that family. So this is definitely a repurchase for me. I love Burberry Her. I'm a Lost Cherry girl. I love Chanel Chance, but that's kind of floral, so you have to be careful about who you wear that around, especially working in the healthcare field. And so this one was one that like everybody liked. So it's a winner in my house. Next up, I finished a face wash in the Dermatologica Active Clay Cleanser. This is one of my favorite facial cleansers that when I was going through my hormonal changes and I had my hysterectomy and I was losing weight, my face really took a hit in breaking out, and this was like my saving grace. I had to learn really hard about skincare and how I've just been depleting myself over the years with skincare and what I used, and that you don't have to use abrasive stuff all the time. I actually like liquid exfoliants versus the really scratchy ones that you can get from like Oil of Olay. I don't use those anymore. I used to, but I really like Dermatologica. And I also just recently used Fresh. Their soy face cleanser I have another one of these going in my shower. Again, I pick it up during the Sephora sale so that I get the 20% off because these don't normally go on sale. If you rack up credit card rewards from Sephora, you could also use that towards it. My husband likes using this. I think there's something to be said about their probiotic and prebiotic clay cleansing with like detoxing pores. It works really, really good. I don't know if this has salicylic acid in it. It just says it's a prebiotic cleanser that deeply purifies to help balance oily skin, but it is okay for normal skin. Even I don't have oily skin, my husband does, and the lady that was doing my facials that recommend this for me, and it works great. It's mineral rich clay and charcoal formula, actively cleanse and purify. Yeah, I really like this one. So I do recommend, however, it's really pricey. So the Fresh brand, their cleanser is cheaper. So I'm using those products along with Kadali and I really like it. So, but I would repurchase this, and it's one of those ones that if I don't use it for a while and I go back to using it, your face doesn't break out. It's really good for your skin. Like it. Next up I have from Cultural. It's a probiotic and prebiotic with digestive and immune support, and it's got a vitamin C boost in it, mixed berry flavor. I have been on these since I was on a GLP-1, which has been like 2.5 years, because it really affects your gut health, and I found that this works really good for me. It is a gummy. It's got a little bit of sugar in it, like less than 1 gram for the 2 gummies. I swear by this. I have beta thalassemia, so I actually have a really hard time absorbing B12, iron, like the tablets. Unless they're made in capsules with the vegan capsule, I have a really hard time absorbing supplements. So the way that I was told to try it was gummies. And so I used this as a probiotic to help with my gut health. I had really, really bad stomach problems before I lost weight and got on the GLP-1. It has been a life changer for me. I've lost 115 pounds on it. So, but there's also discipline, because you can obviously be on it and not lose weight, but I really needed to change my life around. So getting my hormones balanced, getting on the GLP-1, and making sure that I'm not vitamin deficient is really key. So these are the multivitamins that I use. I get them off Amazon, or I will get them at Costco when I go. This one has a little bit more sugar in it, but like I said, my fasting glucose now is like 78, and my A1C is low. So having a little bit of sugar now is not like a big deal. I'm just not eating batches and batches of brownies. But this one is a vitamin supplement that I've been on for about 1.5 years, and it works because some of the deficiencies I have with B12 and vitamin D has started to balance. I do take an extra vitamin D3, but the B12 is sufficient in here for me. It's got the omega-3s in this one. It's got the D3, B12, CoQ10, and vitamin K, and some other things that my body, it's in lower doses too, so they're not as high content that you'll get sometimes when you get the tablets. This has iodine in it. It's got zinc, selenium. Selenium is really good for thyroid function, and the fish oil. So yeah, I kind of went over all that, but this is a good one for me. This one is gluten. It's free of synthetic colors, gluten, wheat, milk, eggs, peanuts, sesame, soy, tree nut, allergens, fish allergens, and shellfish. So this is a really good clean label. It's got a purity award. I like it. Again, I was not a fan of like gummies, but when I really needed to take vitamins, and I get very, very sick taking vitamins normally, and I found out I wasn't even absorbing them, that I do absorb gummy vitamins. So we're just going with it. And it's kind of fun because I take all my vitamins at night. So I do a D3 probiotic and the Smarty Pants women's formula, and I kind of hold out now with the weight loss and stuff. I try not to overdo it with a lot of stuff, and it's like I always look forward to taking my vitamins because these ones taste really good and they don't have a vitamin type scent to them or like taste, and they don't have a metal taste, which is something as beta thalassemia I can pick out the metal and minerals and certain things more than I think others. And I always look forward to taking my vitamins because it's like having a sweet treat right before bed. So there's that. Next up I have, this is like a heat protectant spray from Dakota London. I had hair extensions for like 2 years, and this was like a flat iron sealer for my hair and the extensions, and it's a blow dryer accelerator. I love this stuff, and it was really affordable. So I actually kept using it after I got my extensions out, and my hair would dry really fast, and then you just squirt like a little mist on again, and then you can flat iron. And I would definitely repurchase this again. It's, I guess, a hair like extension company in Arizona, and so I like it. Yeah, I would rebuy that. Next up is a room spray from Bath & Body Works, Strawberry Snowflakes. This is the first time in my life I've ever finished one. We just never finish them. This was in our bathroom. I sprayed it all over the room. I love Strawberry Snowflakes. It's such a beautiful scent that I think is more like, you have a strawberry pound cake for your gourmand girlies, and then you have the Strawberry Snowflakes, which is more of an elevated, luxurious strawberry. That's got a little bit of an icy scent to it. So good. I would totally repurchase that. And then last body care item I have is this lotion in Bahamas, Passion Fruit Banana Flower from Bath & Body Works. This is last year's version. They came out with a new version this year. I just finished it. Just like I'm on a journey with finishing up candles, I was on a journey with body care. I had so much Bath & Body Works, it was disgusting. So no more collecting. I'm just using up what I have, and then I'll purchase what I want to use during a sale or something, and I don't need to like acquire a crap ton. The only things that I continue to purchase is like hand soaps because the whole family can use them, and candles. But I was really happy with their body cream. Their body lotion doesn't hydrate enough. I do have like 4 of those left, and I'll use them, but I love their body cream. The thing is, their body cream goes bad, so you have to use it. So that's why I'm gonna be done buying ahead of time. It's like, if I'm getting low and they have a sale, buy 3, get 3, or they have like a $5.95, I'll just go in and pick some up. That'll get me through a few months and get out of this weird like stock up phase that I've been in. And then lastly, that's non-wax home fragrance. I've got 5 cotton balls. These are from Kroger, where we get, it's a Fry's here, but they're Kroger brand. These are their super jumbo size. So in 6 weeks, I went through 5. So I actually slowed down a little bit this last month because I've gone through a lot of these before in 1 month. So I've been more conscientious. I have a ton. I think I have like 6 more bags. And then like when I get down to like 3, my husband always restocks me like once a week or every other week. He'll pick some up if he finds them, because you know they'll go pretty quick. I've been more conscientious about like how many does it really take to soak up wax, because that's what I use these for, is to clean my wax dishes. So yeah, that's it for that, and we'll be back with wax. All right, we are back with our wax. I have organized it by vendors, and we will just jump right in. So the first thing I have is I went a little haywire one day on Yummer's Delight and bought a good amount of their scent shot cups so that I could try some of the wax. And so I went through all of those, and there's a bunch here. So we'll just start with Yummer's Delight. Something I will say about the wax, it's a little bit harder wax like mine, and needs like a warmer that is a hotter warmer. So I have Julianne home warmers that work really great with Yummer's Delight. Also tea light warmers, hot plate warmers, that type of thing, and it performed beautifully. So the first one that I have is Salty at Sea Super cute. And this one was really pretty. There's like a salty sea air and a sweetness to it. So it was like salty sea air mixed with the bakery. It's a little bit light now because it's been a while, but I did enjoy that one. And then I got Raising Arizona, and this is straight up fireside. This is literally just a bonfire. It is literally like a smoked bonfire with nothing else. So it's good if you're looking for a smoky scent, but you'd have to mix that with something in my eyes. Next up is Moon Over Manhattan. I think this was one of my favorites. So this is a beautiful marshmallow fireside it's a little bit smokier though. So maybe like a marshmallow fireside mixed with a smoked vanilla, or it's just straight up smoked vanilla whiskey. But that was a favorite and I would definitely repurchase that. This one is tie-dye towels, and I did definitely warm this one in my laundry room. And the little element warmer from Scentsy, the little Scentsy dish warmers, like worked good with the Yummer's Delight. The only thing I wish I would have done is I kind of just threw like the whole cup in warmers, and I wish I would have just chopped it in half. But I was trying to get through some of this wax and I was like, well, we're getting empties. So this was really pretty. It just smells like a laundry scent that's got a little bit of a sweeter citrus in it so that it's easier to tolerate. And then I did Buttercup. This is another like laundry scent that's got a little bit of a sweet neroli and a little bit of a floral essence to it. So it was really good in the laundry room. Lavender Kisses. This one's a beautiful lavender, but it's more of like a powdery baby lotion lavender, but it did really well. Are You Afraid of the Dark? These are so cute. This one was good. This one is interesting to me. It's more of a smoky, there's a little bit of a bourbon scent that I'm getting from it, but this is a smokier scent with a little bit of sweetness. It's different than the Moons Over Manhattan, and it's different from Raising Arizona, but it was just giving off like a little bit of a smoky. So I actually melted that alongside the Moon Over Manhattan. Next up is Boardwalk Betty. This is like, smells like taffy, like a saltwater taffy scent. It was good. Under the Boardwalk. So this one was interesting to me because I thought this one would be more of like a fair food, but this is actually a sea aquatic. It's almost like a masculine, like so it smells like ocean from Bath and Body Works, something along those lines, where there's like a masculine cologne scent with the aquatic scent. This is Lasso the Moon. This was pretty. I don't know if it's lavender, but there's like a twisted peppermint type fragrance, or a buttermint. It's like a sweet mint with a sweet lavender, marshmallow, or just like a sweet lavender that was very appealing at nighttime. This one was one of my favorites. Blue Ice. It's just straight up peppermint, but it's like got a vanilla mixed in with it to sweeten it up a little bit. And it was a nice break from a lot of the tropicals, so I really enjoyed that and I would repurchase that. Hanging on the Moon. So this one is good. This is a little bit sweet. This was more of definitely a gourmand. There's like a salty, sweet and salty carb note. Smells good. Yeah, I wouldn't repurchase it because I'm not that big of a fan of it, but next up is Taffy by the Sea. So this one and Boardwalk Betty smell similar to me. This one smells a little bit more, and maybe I'm getting them twisted. Maybe Boardwalk Betty is spun sugar and this is saltwater taffy, but I felt like there was more of a saltiness to the Boardwalk Betty, and this one smells more like spun sugar. Sugar Cakes. This was so pretty. This is pink sugar. So it was just Aqualina pink sugar goodness. Barbie's Beach House. So this is more of your feminine perfume, body care with a little bit of sweetness. Yeah, I mean, I'm having a hard time describing because I have no scent notes, and they've been sitting for a while, so they're a little bit light. Ooh, I love this one. I love this one. Find Me in Fiji. This one was bright, clean, aquatic, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of apple. Nothing too sharp, just very, very good in the kitchen after cooking. Pink Flamingo. This one's very interesting. It's not a fragrance I've smelled before, but it's sweet, kind of like candy. I would say it's like a sweet, mixed berried candy. Cocoa Beach. This smells like sunblock and coconuts. So that was good. We have Bright and Fluffy. And this is the Apple Mango Tango from Gain. And really, really beautiful. I like that. If I'm gonna do a laundry scent, I like that one because it's got a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of brightness, a little bit of citrus to go along with the linen fragrance. And then the last one I have from Yummers is Where the River Runs. And this is straight up laundry day. I don't know if that's supposed to smell aquatic to me, but it smells like a laundry day, so I did it in the laundry room. So a lot of those went in the laundry room. I really liked Yummer's Delight. But now that I have my Julienne home warmers, I think I would consider getting them again. It was really fun to try it out. I was looking for a new vendor as I was pouring my wax for my vendor wax business, and I really enjoyed trying them out. And I think when people offer cup sizes like this, you could chop it into 4, you could chop it into 2, you could do thirds and get a really good warming out of it. And one thing I will say about the fragrance throw, the throw was a medium for me, so I would call it like a 5 or 6, which was pleasant in my eyes. I don't think any of them would have been really good if they were like an 8, 9, 10. That's just how I am with fragrance in my house. So they were all very pleasant, and they were long lasting. So after about 8, 9, 10 hours is when it finally started dissipating, and then you would take it out. So that's Yummer's Delight. Let's move on. We'll do Scentsy. I have a few clams of Scentsy, and then mostly the sampler, little sample cups. So first off, at one of the flash sales, I got Ocean Air and Coconut Water. And I was like, we're just gonna do this one. It's summer. It's right when July hit, and I wish I just threw it all in my open concept, and it was incredible for like 3 days. So this was a great one. It's not in their catalog. I don't know if they're bringing it back. I don't know if it's a bring back my bar. I've been in Scentsy for 7 months, so this was a hit. Ocean Air and Coconut Water. If it ever came back, I would definitely pick this one up. Next up, I finished up a Bring Back My Bar in Dark Harbor. This is Kaffir Lime, Blue Green Mint, Watery Ocean Lavender, and Amber. I love this fragrance. It paired really well with Bath & Body Works Oceanside Lavender that came out this year in a candle. This is a beautiful, the Kaffir Lime gives me like a really nice bright bergamot. The lavender is so pretty, and the amber gives it a little bit of an elevation. I know a lot of people said that this one was kind of light. This one performed for me very well in the bathroom. So I put in my son's bathroom, my kid's bathroom, and my bathroom that's next to my office while I was burning the Oceanside Lavender, my open concept, and it was just really a beautiful fragrance. It performed well in my bathroom, so I can't imagine why it wouldn't perform in the rest of my house, because the bathroom is harder to fragrance. It is vaulted ceilings in the bathroom, and I just love it. Here's the thing. I just opened my own vendor wax business, so I canceled my whole Scentsy club. And so I have a few, I think I've got 2 more bars of Dark Harbor. I went back, closed out a party, got a bunch of the Bring Back My Bars, thought I was gonna club the rest. Then when I realized I'm gonna cancel my club because it was gonna come out, it was a hefty $1 amount. And really, I have my own business now, and I don't think I'll ever not buy Scentsy, but I just didn't need to have that much coming in. And so I was really kicking myself that I picked up some extras of like Bonfire Beach and not the Bring Back My Bars. So I meant to go back in and get more Juicy Peach, more Dark Harbor, more Highway Run, and I didn't. So I have 2 left because I bought 3 of the early consultant packages. And so I have 2 bars left, and so I will be savoring it and my boys really liked it, so I'll just be putting it in their room or their bathroom. Yeah, it was probably my favorite out of the 3 like masculine leaning fragrances from Bring Back My Bar. So that was a win. Next up I have Aloe Water and Cucumber. This is a really pretty scent. The aloe gives a little bit of a creaminess, and then you get like an aquatic cucumber, crispness, freshness. Can't remember where I used this. I think I used this in the bathrooms in the laundry room one day, and it went for a couple of days. Scentsy's really good at that. A lot of their bars do go for multiple days. I don't leave my warmers on 24/7, so they do last a little bit longer. The only thing is I've wanted to try, but I just can't get myself to leave them on, is just how long they would go straight. But I turn them off and turn them back on and rewarm, and they come back just fine. But next up is Highway Run. Highway Run, eucalyptus, bud, cedar, amber, and vetiver grass. I was scared of this one, and it turned out to be a good favorite. This is such a wonderful masculine leaning scent, and it's very pleasant to the nose. It's not overbearing. It's not headache inducing. And this one was the stronger one of all 3. And so I have 2 more of these, and my boys will enjoy those as well. And then lastly, out of the Bring Back My Bars that I went through is Shaka. This is sandalwood, bergamot, and lime. And I like this one too. This one was the lightest one of all 3. If I had to pick, I would do Dark Harbor and Highway Run. If I absolutely had to pick, I would do Dark Harbor, because Dark Harbor would be beautiful in the spring and early summer all over my house. where Highway Run is really for my boys. So I've got 2 more Shaka that my boys can have, and it's a really nice scent. And then last of the clams for Scentsy, I did 3 Starburst Skies. This is my very favorite fragrance from Scentsy. I wish they would keep it there all the time. I love this fragrance. This went for 3 days. I used 3 bars in one day and just filled up my whole house because I was just feeling this fragrance, and I said, just give it. So I just put it all over the freaking house and let it go for 3 days. It kept throwing, and then on the 3rd day, so maybe it was like 2.5 days. By the half of the 3rd day, it was time to change them out. It is an amazing scent. I love it. I don't get Baccarat Rouge. I get Vanilla Woods from 7 Virtues. I get Sol de Janeiro's number 40, Baume Dia Bright mixed with a wood. So love that. All right, let's get into the small guys. There's a lot. So I did Bamboo Rayfall. I'm not gonna open them and talk about them all. Mega Splash, Berry Bright, Summer Berry Melon, Sun Castles, Hibiscus Pineapple, Peace Lily Be With You, Sunkissed Citrus, Skinny Dippin', Tangerine Creamsicle, Go Go Mango, Clean Breeze, Newborn Nursery, this one's interesting, White Amber Antique, Johnny Appleseed, Mystery Man, Whipped Vanilla Lavender, French Lavender, Mountain Sunset, Strawberry Lemon Cake, Sugared Strawberry, Amazon Rain, Paradise Punch, and Clothesline. So those are all the samples that I got through Scentsy. I received, when I joined as a Scentsy consultant, they gave me a giant bag of the Spring Summer Collection catalog, and I have just been busting through them. I have 2 mini warmers, one in my boys' bathroom, one out here in my hallway, and then I have like a small element warmer in the laundry room, and it fits perfect in there. They work really well in the 20 watts, and I just stick them in upside down, and when they melt, you just lift them up, and it scents for a whole day. It's not like if you were to have 2 or 3 cubes in the warmer and it goes for like a few days. This is just like a one and done, but it fragrances really, really well. And so I was wanting to not waste them, but just kind of, I'm clearing out and using the stash that I have. So those fit perfect in the mini warmers, so I figure why not. And I got good throw out of all of them. The only one I was really not liking is the Newborn Nursery, not even in the laundry room, so we wouldn't repurchase that. But everything else was pretty good. Everything else had a place to be warmed, so yeah, good. Next up is Kringle Wax Melts. These are 100% soy wax melts. I bought these a while ago when the early spring collection came out in March is when I bought these. So I wanted to use them up. So I did 2 of Marshmallow Morning. And this is just a really yummy marshmallow gourmand fragrance. You almost get like the sweet grains of the Lucky Charms, but this is a really delicious vanilla marshmallowy gourmand goodness that I think is perfect in like February time frame. So we use this up in the boys' room. Next up is 2 in Daydreamer. This is a beautiful feminine fragrance. Very beautiful, very light, very clean. It's very appealing to the nose. Like, I remember everybody saying, God, it smells really pretty in here. It just had a really beautiful fragrance to it. I don't have scent notes, sorry guys. But I really like it, but they discontinued the scent. It's a country candle. Next up is Sand and Santal. I love this fragrance and would repurchase this 100 times. This smelled so good and actually went 2 days, which is weird for the soy, but went for 2 days. And I actually have a small country candle, and I would love to go back in and get a large country candle and more wax melts. I love this scent. This is your quintessential sun and sand, but it just was so spectacular with a little bit of a sunblock. I loved it, would get more. Next up, we finished the last of my ice cream sandwich melts in the boys' room because they were excited to have it smell like yummy, delicious ice cream, coconut sprinkles, and this was pretty strong in their room, so we love that one. I did an essentials when I was done pouring my wax for my vendor wax business. We put essentials over there to kind of brighten up the space after we did a deep clean. And this is just your Volcano Capri Blue Volcano type from Kringle. And it's nice. It's got a nice citrusy, a little bit of floral, a little bit of greens fragrance. Very clean. Finished a Sicilian Orange. I love this scent. I have a couple candles left of this one, and I would get the melts again. They were strong. This fragrance is a winner, and I really enjoy the really strong orange, a good orange scent, and this has a little bit of an herbal note to it too, so I'm really big on that. Next up, we did 2 of the cilantro apple and lime. I love this. I've got 2 candles, I think 1 small, 1 big, and finished these. This is a really good, wonderful spring scent. Don't let the cilantro or lime scare you. It's a really bright, fresh, it's not Mac apple. It just gives you like a really fresh and clean fragrance that's really appealing to the nose. And then we finished Away in a Manger. I got really excited about trying this because of Katie's Joyful Life. When she talked about it, it's along the lines of like an orange pomander, and it's one that I actually really enjoy because I'm not big into cloves. So this was a powerhouse and did really well in the house, and would be really good during the holiday season. And then lastly from Kringle, we finished Sage and Palo Santo. I really want to get this in a candle. I like it. I watched Sarita from Coffee and Candles, and she loves Bath & Body Works Palo. I love Bath & Body Works Palo. There's something about this one and the way that they named it Sage and Palo Santo. You get the sage first. And the thing is their Palo Santo is not the same as Bath & Body Works. This is more of a woody Palo Santo, and it's a luxurious fragrance that I would smell in like a luxury resort. I feel like the sage is beautiful, the palo's beautiful, it's not offensive, it was beautiful. So I would repurchase this one for sure. Next up is my wax, and I did 4 samples because I was feeling this scent. So I put samples all over my open concept of Ivy and Wayne. I think the scent is very underrated. I thought that it would sell more. This fragrance is so beautiful. It's very high-end luxury. You would smell it like in a med spa type of fragrance. This is a mixture of Volcano with a Santal 33 blend. It's gorgeous. It's high-end. I would wear it in a perfume. You get the fruitiness from it, but then it's toned down and made like elevated and luxurious from the cardamom and the iris, the musk. It's so pretty. So I mean, maybe I'm biased, but I did use up 4 to fill my open concept, and it was wonderful. It was a great day. And then I used 1 sample of Purple Pillow Palace in my office because I was having a day of fragrance overload. I started my vendor wax business. I was not sleeping very well. And I just needed to be in this office. I was studying for my nurse practitioner, and I just had the lights off and my Scentsy warmer on, and I had the Purple Pillow Palace in my hot plate and Scentsy warmer, and just like absorbed it. And it is so, so good. It took it a minute to throw. It took it about a good 15-20 minutes, and then all of a sudden it was like, and it wasn't headache inducing. It like cleared everything up. It made me feel better. It gave me energy. It just smells so, so good. So that's Purple Pillow Palace. And then I think this is it for my wax. Aquaman D. This is Vanilla Bean Noel, Fire Roasted Marshmallow, Salty Sea Air, and Roasted Pine Cones. This one was the first blend that I ever made. It's in dedication of my husband. He's obsessed with it. This is just a beautiful aquatic salty sea air. You get the pine cone, really goes well with that briny salty sea air. You get your fire roasted marshmallows, and the vanilla bean Noel just gives it some type of sweetness, and they're just a hint. And so this is my fresh aquatic that I really like. And next up, I think I have 1 from Rose Girls, and I ended up going back in for a bag of this. It's Jumping on Blue Sugar Clouds. I love this. I've never tried blue sugar before, and this one was so good. There's just something with the Jumping on Clouds blend, which is the Vanilla Crunch Donuts, Cotton Candy Frosting, Cupcake, Monster Cookie, and Marshmallow Smoothie. That smells so good, that I'm finding I'm really loving with her blends. And then the blue sugar just added just like such a good scent to it. I was super happy, so I went back in, and it was good. From that Smell Good shop, I think this is the end of my Smell Good shop for me. I don't have any more. This is Annie Wilkes. I've been very tempted to go in because it's very easy to buy from that Smell Good shop. They have customs. They have like a made to order. They have RTS blends always available, and shipping is super uber cheap. I liked the smell at Smell Good shop, and it performed well in my house, but I just used up, I had like 1 big haul that I did that was like a lot. And over the past 7 months, I've used them up, and this is the last 2 that I have. It's Annie Wilkes. It's Bonfire, Pink Sugar, and Toasty Mallow, and it was so awesome in my open concept. It was very beautiful. So would I buy it again? Yes. Is there so many other blends that I would like to buy? Yeah. Yes, I would. Okay, I think I only have one from Britta's this time. I really should use more of her stuff. I have it put away because I really cherish Britta's. But I think I mixed this with the one thing I have from Second and Spruce. So I did Second and Spruce key lime cookies, which I got in a D-stash. And then I just got this in, which is One Evil Summer from Britta's. Together, they conquered and they won. This is an incredible blend. Second and Spruce is second to none. It is amazing. This is creamy key lime sugar cookie dough, buttercream, and graham cracker. Top notch. It was layered. I don't know if the fragrances were layered, but man, you got all the notes. It was the most delicious key lime pie, and you could smell the graham cracker pie crust. It was so good. It was strong. It threw all day. And I didn't have enough left in here, so I added the One Evil Summer, which is key lime pie, lemon meringue, and orange sherbet in alternating warmers. And chef's kiss, it was so good. That was good. All right, next up I have Everything Vice. I love Everything Vice. I wish I could get my hands on more. She's having, I think it's a pre-order right now, or is it RTS? I don't know. She's open right now for order, and I think it's a pre-order, and I really love her stuff, but it took a really long time to get my pre-order from her from March. I didn't end up getting it till June, and I have my own vendor wax business, but she's very artistic. Her fragrances were very good. I used up a lot. I still have a good amount, but I think one day I would repurchase from Everything Vice if I had a chance, because it's so cute, the artistry. I used up a sample of Island Cake, and this was just so tropical, delicious goodness, which actually, it smells very similar to Teddy B's. Now that I'm smelling it, actually, no, okay, maybe not. But okay, it has a similar scent. This is a lot more tropical, where Teddy B's blending is incredible. Her Teddy B's has the tropical, but you could get the cake note out of it. But this smells pretty close. It's so good, you guys. I don't have scent notes, but it was yummy. I would buy this in a whole loaf. It was so good. Next up, I did Stupid Cupid. This is Angel Food Cake, Blackberry, Vanilla Bean Noel, and Marshmallow Fluff. The blackberry here is very juicy and bright and authentic. And that's hard because usually blackberry is very artificial to me, or it's in a jam. So this was incredible. I melted it in my home. She does use mica powder in hers, so I've had an issue where the mica powder has stained a lot, but I have a way to get the stains out. But my warmers didn't like it. Like, it was really hard to get the wax out, so I had to use alcohol. But her labels, the artistry, the colors she uses, it takes a lot, and it makes me really look up to her because she does such great work. Next up, I did Young in Love, and it's got the little rascals on the label, and this is Strawberry Limoncello. I love her strawberry, and I love lemon, and these two mixed together were a powerhouse in my house. I put this on for 2 days. It was incredible. Yes. So, and it still smells so strong in the bag. I really enjoy her wax. I really do. Next up is I'm Your Huckleberry with Val Kilmer from Tombstone. This is vanilla ice cream, huckleberry jam, and waffle cone. This opened my eyes to huckleberry jam, which I've never experienced before, and it's everything. It is so yummy, and you can smell the waffle cone, and there's a creaminess in here. I want more of that, but I went on her website to look, and it's not there. So whenever she comes back out with that one, I would buy it. And what's really cool is because it was kind of late, she sent me a wax cutter, like a smaller one, so I could do my souffles. She sent a bracelet, she sent stickers, she sent I'm Your Huckleberry sticker, she sent a little notebook. She hooked it up. So, I mean, I'm okay with it. At least she recognized that. And she lined the box and put ice packs, and the wax came perfect, and it was in the heat of the summer. So she did a great job. So I'm glad she thought about that. But, you know, because we bought it in March, so we were supposed to get it in May, and the beginning of May, where it's not too hot, so I wasn't thinking about like protection. Well, she thought about it because it was coming to Arizona, and she added that stuff, and I was really, really grateful. Next up is Heavenly Strawberry. This is strawberry pound cake, strawberry shortcake, and strawberries and cream. It's a customer collab with Kim W, and it was beautifully blended. I put this one, I'm Your Huckleberry, and this last one, number one Crush, which is Sweet Strawberry Summer Scoop. Good job, Everything Vice. Next up, I have some Waxy Taffy. I had a sample in Clementine Grove. I really wish I could have gotten more of this. This is Juicy Clementine, Sweet Basil, Mint, Sprigs, and Agave Nectar. And there was something really wonderful about the brightness of her Clementine with the authentic herbal note of the basil. Sunbathing poolside, I would definitely repurchase this. This is Bum Bum type mixed with copper tone sunscreen with the smell of crisp blue swimming pool nearby. This was a very beautiful, salty aquatic scent. The Boom Boom wasn't overpowering because I have a hard time with Boom Boom. It was perfect. So I would buy that in loaves. And lastly, from Waxy Taffy, we have Summer Watermelon Agua Fresca. This is watermelon and a squeeze of fresh lime combined to create a refreshing summer drink garnished with a sprig of blue basil and mint and finished with a sprinkle of sea salt and sugarcane. Chef's kiss. Salty, juicy watermelon. All over the house. These were the individual Waxy Taffies. Put in my open concept, good. I have one from Super Tarts Jaws. I only have one more left of this size, and then I went in for the pre-order and got a BAM bag. I'm obsessed with Jaws. I'm obsessed with all things Jaws. I don't know what she did and how she did it, but I love it. My husband loves it. It's fresh. Oh, it's so appealing. I never thought I'd like an aquatic scent. This is sea salt, fresh air, seagrass, sliced plums, and sweet pear. Chef's kiss. Brandy has the win on that because she's got Jaws and she's got Jaws mixed with everything and it's incredible and it just keeps going. And I'll buy it all. I really have. I've got the beach. I've got it all. Okay. This is from Southbound. It's Citrus Summer. It's a sample. Orange, clementine, apple, red currants, caramel, warm musk, and amber. This is a dupe for Calypso Clementine from Bath & Body Works. And I want more. I have the perfume. A full bottle that a friend sent me in friend mail from YouTube. I've got 2 candles. I had a small candle. I had a big candle. I already went through it. I have some lotion. I want this oil. I want this oil and for nothing else than for my own, to make everything Calypso Clementine. I have something from Swanky and it made 2 of the roses made 3 big loaf bags. So this is the only bag that didn't have a sticker. So it's Swanky's Falling in Love. This is, I don't have the scent notes, but it is a beautiful strawberry pound cake with some other things in it that threw so good in my house that I have a little bit more Swanky. And I just got the pre-order with a few things. I love the way that this performs and it's very elegant. She's got a luxurious, elegant tone to her. Everything, all the shapes are Victorian. Loved it. And then lastly, we'll finish up with the Teddy Bees. I warmed a sample of Toasted Marshmallow Sugar Cookie. This is one that I wish I would have picked up. Even when I went back, I wasn't supposed to go back in the RTS. I went back and bought some tubs and then realized again that I didn't pick it up. So I warmed this and I'm like, let me just warm it. Maybe it's not that good. It's not that good. It's not that good. This little guy warmed for 2 days in my office in a Scentsy warmer and it was glorious. It was glorious. I loved it. In the future, when I buy again, if she offers it, I would definitely buy it. This is Sunkissed. I got this in a D-stash from Summer Michelle and it's the Black Coconut Cassis White Blossoms Tonka Bean Driftwood. It is gorgeous. I don't know if this is like a golden sand, sun and sand, but it's your beachy, your luxurious coconut resort, a little bit of perfume, just beautiful in my home. And Teddy Bees does so well in my home, you guys. One time I fell asleep and I woke up with beach blanket on one of my warmers. One of them stayed on. And it's a Scentsy warmer, so I mean, they don't get that hot. And I woke up and I walked out of my bedroom and it was so glorious. It just was throwing so good. So her wax is incredible. I would repurchase Sunkissed. I thought that was beautiful. And then, oh, this isn't Teddy Bees, but it's a Rainbow Melts. One Rainbow Melts I got in a D-stash. This is Seize the Day, Salty Sea Air, Salt, or Sweet Lavender and Gooey Marshmallow Cream. This one went with, oh, her lavender is so good, Rainbow Melts. Ooh, this is strong. It performed like a freaking champ. And I believe that I did mix this with Teddy Bees Beaches. Oh, it's glorious. If she brings this back out, I will buy that in big sizes. And her wax was soft, so it was good. I really liked it. I really want to buy from Rainbow. That's the first, like someone added it as like a freebie in a D-stash, and it's really good, Rainbow Melts. Next up is Teddy B's Beaches. This is Warm Sand, Sea Spray, Mandarin, Jasmine, and Lavender. So this is different than your Sunkissed. Sunkissed definitely has like a golden sands type. It's the only way I can relate it, type fragrance to me. Where this is more of a floral, white floral type. The jasmine comes out for sure. Really beautiful summer scent. I would buy that again. I enjoyed it. My family enjoyed it. Even her floral fragrances are top notch. Next up I have I Heart Vanilla Palo Santo. This is creamy vanilla marshmallow, vanilla milkshake, marshmallow, and magnolias blended. I think this is an older, okay, so this is from 22. So her I Heart Vanilla is creamy vanilla marshmallows, vanilla milkshake, and boardwalk marshmallow clouds. And this is mixed with Palo Santo. And I got this in a D-stash. And her Palo is top notch. And the I Heart, this is one of the I Heart Vanillas where the additive or the added fragrance doesn't power over the I Heart Vanilla. You get that magnolia, you get the wonderful vanilla, but it also adds the Palo Santo with like a creamy, smooth, woody, smoky Palo. I'm a huge fan of Teddy B's. I have my own vendor wax business, but I'm a huge fan. And then lastly, this is Blushed. This is vanilla birch blended with peach flesh, strawberries, warm woods, and marshmallows. I was kind of it was kind of off-putting at first when I first got this. However, it is so gorgeous when it warms. It's feminine. It was beautiful in my office. I tend to hoard Teddy B's and like try to melt it in here. However, I've come to realize that it makes me more happy when I'm walking all over the house and I can smell it. So we've been putting her everywhere. So Blushed was gorgeous. And yeah, you guys, that's it. That's my empties. It's a long one. Sorry about that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you comment and enter the giveaway. Remember, it closes on Tuesday, August 21st. I've been saying the wrong date. It's the 20th. The 23rd is Friday. Tuesday, August 20th. 8 p.m. I'll pick a winner. I can't do the maths in my head. It's been a long day of filming. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you're interested in being notified whenever I post a video. I hope that you enjoyed these empties. I hope I did it justice. And I'm so grateful for the 500 subscribers, you guys. This is incredible. It's an incredible journey. And I love you all, and I hope you have a fantastic week. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.